Hello and welcome to episode number 42 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we kind of started working on something here. Yeah, we are expanding our what should we call it? Our residential sector, and I was kind of thinking, you know what? We have this entire stretch here. So why not just make the same here, so we kind of have like a green side on each of these, like kind of like a little park area. We kind of would like to see how far it is. From here to here, that is 47, 78, 77, let's see. 78. So let's just bring that all the way up here. Like so. Turn off the snap to nearest grid. Yeah, I think that could be looking a little bit nice. We're going to need to put in some snapping points here though. Alright, I have a little bit of a cat. Alright, it looks like the cat got the zoomies here. Right, he's just flying around like a helicopter. What do we have here? Not quite sure if we talked about it yesterday, but we need to figure out what to do with heat, and I kind of have like a thing, have like a little idea. That is supposed to be a road. So my idea here is that we'll place 2 heating stations here, and we're going to be using small heating station. Now we do have the modern small heating station, which is going to be generating us how much? How much heat? 450. So we can have... Yeah, and we kind of need to have 2 of them, which I believe... Well, we probably would like to have it something like that. Let's just try and plop you down like... No, we need to mirror you, right? Like this. Why is this not aligning? Is it aligned? Is it just me who is... Or is it the building itself that isn't? Yeah, it could be the building itself that isn't quite aligned. Okay, let's say we plop one in here. And we'll mirror it again, rotate it. Okay, I have a plan, you see. Believe it or not, I have a plan. So if we go out here, is that the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. One, 2, 3. Am I just completely losing it here? I might be losing it here. We'll see. I think this is going to turn out to be kind of cool. We don't need those. And it could also be that we are going to need more heating stations in here. Okay, so let's say we do that. So that is, what, 83 meters? 83 meters. Okay, so this is correct. So my initial idea here is to have a one of these in here. Can we get this up? Or could we... Let's turn you around like that. And we'll have you coming in here. Right, and then we would like to have you making sure that we can actually get in here? Yes, if we place you I believe that this should be doable somehow. It'll be tricky to mirror this, I believe. But we kind of would like to have this be kind of cool looking. We also probably should take, let's see, mirror you, turn you around, and you are... all the way out here. So if I do... that is 113, 114. That is kinda good enough, isn't it? Maybe. Also getting an epidemic report. Is it anything serious? It appears the Republic has been impacted by a serious infection that could cause severe complication or even death. It seems that this disease is not very contagious. Okay, so it's a deadly but not very contagious disease. Also, was it an international one? Planet-wide, yeah. Okay. So, we would like to have a little snapping point right about here, I believe. And here, and here, and here. Maybe. And then we'll just do that. 101 meters and 100 meters. That is within parameters, right? 1 meter here or there. Then this road here is going to come out to about here. And we're going to be basically just taking a diagonally road coming out here. And here... of course, we're gonna have a aggregate storage, and we're probably gonna be using this guy. Can we? Okay, what if we did something like how close can we get? Well, that was wishful thinking. Oops. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. We'll just gonna have to see. What was it? Aggregate storage we were looking for. So. Yeah, let's get it up to here then. Like so. So when we have our dumper trucks, they will come in here, just deliver it in here. And then we're gonna need to supply this area with heat. So if you produce 400 heat, that means we can have 4 heating stations down here. We can have 4 heating stations here, providing 100 each. I think we're gonna do a little rough calculations here. So if we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 16 multiplied with Is it this one? Oh, with multiplied with 11.34. What a interesting number. That is 181. And we have, yeah, this should be more than enough, right? We also need to have a little bit of a garbage situation out here. And I wonder if one should do it. Should we put it in the middle of the... Oh, that's not going to do it. Okay, let's see if we can make this a little bit better then. Get it a little bit closer, perhaps. Is there no chance here? Just double check and see if we actually had it be the highest. We could potentially go all the way down here. Maybe that would be a little bit better. So we're going to need a snapping point here. And then we should be able to just do that and that. And let's see if we can now get a... We could have done this, though. That would have been so much easier, wouldn't it? So if we place you, let's say, right about here. Have you... right about here. Like so. Need some new snapping points in here. Like so. And I do believe, how far are we away from the corner here? I believe we're going to be leaving this area alone. I don't know how we would like to expand our city, but I mean, what do we have in this corner here? We have a little bit of coal in the mountain down there. We could potentially set up something there. Definitely have oil we would like to dip our nose into. I don't know, how about uranium and such? By the way, how are we doing new vehicles? What is this? Trams or trolley bus or I don't know what it is. Oh. I don't know what it is. But we are doing research, right? Just gonna check here. Yep. So yeah, let's have this be like the end of the line. So if we do that, we probably would like to have... stop and an end station here. So the bus is going to come on the right side, going in here, and then turn around in here and go in here, and have an end stop here. So yeah, this is probably going to be potentially a heavy industrialized area. Oh, you know what? We also had the... I don't know if it was here or on the stream we talked about it, but Operation Siberian Grain. Maybe we could have set up some farms here, because this is a fairly big area, right? Maybe this could all be farmland. And I know it's a Siberian map. It's not going to be very efficient. I read somewhere that it was 2.5. You get 2.5 times less crops from the Siberian farm. But again, that means that we are gonna get some, some crops. And it's kind of a fairly, well, what should we call it, automated system. So I don't understand why I always pick the wrong. Stop. So you go in here, and then we need an end station. One end station. Depots. Sorry, Brian just had like a meltdown here. That was not quite OCD friendly, was it now? That looks better. $25.75. Yeah, so it's the same, right? Now this we would probably like to have go all the way down here, because I like my footpaths. They're probably not going to be walking up here from here all the way up here. What is that? Well, maybe. And if we're going to make this into an end of the line kind of scenario, we're going to need to add in more napping points here. Oh, I'd have to actually connect this back up. Like so. Yeah, it could be cool to have farms here, right? And we're gonna need to have... Oh, let's just put it in the middle here, because then you can reach both of them. Like so. And maybe we will even have like a little monument here, kind of hiding all this behind here. I mean, this is just for aesthetics reason, and I think we have money enough to kind of consider aesthetics. So let's pop you. Down here. Alright, so you come in here, you see this big boy here, which will hopefully be enough to heat up this city here. Okay. I also would like to take a little look. Are we... Yeah, look at this. We are... Are we not able to move... who is moving the covered halls? And buses. Buses? What kind of vehicles do we have here? Yog 10. Are you not able to move... Buses? No. Okay, so could you, Yog 10, could you go potentially down here for a microsecond? Do we have any, some? Both you, we're not gonna sell them, and you, come over here. And then let's speed up the game a little bit, get him to deliver the stuff, and then we're gonna have, this was the bus storage, right? Let's have you... Can you go over here and help those? And then could you potentially go to the bus line? And then the Yard 10 here could just leave that line, okay. I saw there also was a covered hole here. No, that has been taken care of. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep some of the open holes here. even though some of them are kind of filling up here. Oh, we had a fire. Didn't see that. Didn't see that, my friends. All right. So now we have 4. So let's use 3 heaters here. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's what we're going for. 1, 2, 3. And let's see if we can squeeze them in here, because that would have been absolutely amazing. But oh, we can. One. 2. And 3. That should hopefully provide enough heat for that side. Now we are going to need more. We're going to need 3 on this side as well. One, 2, and 3. So it's 300 heats going in each here, but let's see if we can squeeze in some here as well. Just, you know, to keep the average population happy. Are we gonna have them facing in that direction? Like so. Can we squeeze one up here? I mean, I believe we could if we... Yeah, if we remove that one here and kind of squeeze this Can we please? Nope. I should have known. I should have known. Is that gonna be enough space to... Nope. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. Is there any other space we could have squeezed it in? Maybe here? I feel like it might be a little bit wasteful to have it up here. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I always kind of miss how much heat, like how much space these actually take. So 3, 4, and we want one more. I mean, this is absolutely the best spot for it. So what is this? This is the sports hall. Let's see. If we can get another type of sports hall in here. was a misclick and a half. So we'll have 2 wires coming down here and 3 wires coming out on the side here. Okay, sports hole, you say? Yeah, let's fix it. Sports hole. Too big. I mean, we could use this, but I think this is not going to be big enough. This holds what? 75. Too big. 90. Way too big. Way too big. Okay, let's see if we can use the indoor pool then. Which we obviously can. It's gonna be nice and heated up. Right next to the heating station. Right? Yeah. Yeah, alright. So they get a modern type of swimming pool instead. That's gonna be nice. Alright, let's get some pipes going. So, we would like to have... Let's go underground here. We would like to have... I wish this was the other way around. So we had 3 here and then 1 here, but I guess we'll... try and do something like... that. And then something like that, and then you go in here. Like so. Actually, we probably would like to have them coming both down here. Yeah, it might not be as symmetrical as I wished for. Okay. And then you going to go out here like that, and then we're gonna have 3 pipes coming in here, and of course we're gonna have to remove some roads here so we can get the correct snapping point, either roads or... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get 3 pipes here. And then let's see if we can get you all the way across here. Same with you. Same with you. And then we're gonna trim away that. And we can have you come down. Wait. This is wrong, right? Yeah, this is the wrong way. I'm gonna have to trim away all of this. And then you need to come down here, but of course there is a road in the way, which is going to be making us some issues. And then you come in nowhere. Why? Okay, so it was not the road, it was the footpath. Why? Oh, another footpath. I see. I see, I see. Wait. What? Need one more, of course. One to land on, and then... Is you gonna be... Yeah. Okay, give me a second here. So you're gonna be... coming down here and go into that one, and then we can... take away that. And then you... gonna come in here and go in here. Of course, there is another footpath here. I don't know if we got it or not. I think that was a yes. And then you. Go here. And then we're gonna have 3 of them coming up like that. Okay. And then we're gonna have... oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be putting back all the things we put away. So we remember to do that. You're gonna come in here. You're gonna come in here, and then you... is of course gonna have an issue here. Like so. Okay, and then we just need to do the same on the other side. Another thing we should have tried to figure out, and that is how much... let's see, we were on the inside. Didn't we remove more? Nope. We are going to need to have another heating pipes. That here, from here to... yeah, it doesn't quite matter where it is. As long as we have the... we're going to need 4 pipes, right? One as a landing pipe and one as... the actual pipe. So here we're going to need to take away you. And have you come down. No. No. You need to go all the way down. You forget, sorry. And that means we need to take away the road as well. Okay, so go down here. And let's put back some of the stuff that we took away. Like so. We can remove this entire pipe here now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not aligned. Some of you lose a little bit of here. I kind of felt like I lost a little bit of here. Figuring this well out. And definitely if I had watched another YouTuber do this, I probably would have been my own ear out. But there's so many bold folks in the world, right? Okay, what is this? Better housing? Okay, let's do passports. Now, the house rule says that we can't get any tourism in here until we have airplanes. Or make our own airplanes and bring them out here with airplanes. That's the only way we are allowed to get tourism. Is that going to be enough? Okay, and then we'll put back the stuff that we put in here. You in here, and then for the next one, we're going to be moving some shenanigans in here. Okay. No. Why? I'm just gonna do that so we can kind of keep this node here. Why would you do this to me, game? Okay. Still don't know what to do. Is the road? Yep, was the road. Well, while we have everything taken away here, let's get that one away because we don't need that anymore. And can you go in here and connect in here? Yep. Okay, then we're gonna need to have that wasn't very good, was it? Right, and out here. We're gonna need here. And you go back in here. Okay. One step closer. So we're probably going to need to remove... Oh, what is this? Ooh. We should do a little less pollution now. Let's do steel recycling. That seems like a logically... logical step to do. Oh, what are we? 1961 already? Wow, time flies when we're having fun. I guess. That is going to be enough, right? It's not going to be enough. Alright, by road. Luckily it is not too hard to... get this back in order, but it's tedious. Alright, so that is going to be the heat, and then you're going to go up here. Now, I do believe, since this is so much longer... it's gonna be colder here, right? But again, let's get the roads back. Okay, is that what we want? Yeah, and then we could have... oh, we're going to need to have a whole bunch of substations in here. We're also going to have to calculate how much electricity all of this is going to cost us. It's probably going to cost us a little bit more than I initially thought. Okay, so can we get this to look... 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not 100% the same. There is also nodes in here, which is super frustrating. Let's just remove those. Okay, it's not the same, but it's good enough, right? And we're gonna need to calculate how much power these guys gonna need. So one of these is gonna take... oh wait, 17? 16. What did I... oh, I did the water consumption. Okay, 16 times 17. That is 270. So, theoretically, one of the heating stations should be enough to provide all of them with heat. But then we need 16. No, 16. And then multiply that with the amount of power you consume, and that is 504 megawatts, which is 8 megawatts. Aha! Then we're gonna have a problem, because we don't have enough power for that, do we? So, what kind of wire did we use here? I know that there were, I think it was a 10, and it was 8. Oh, it's not 8. Which one was it? Oh, well, definitely not that one. This one, and that is, what is this, 14? Okay, if it's 14, we're good, right? And then we can use this one. Okay, we should be able... I'm very curious what cable we used here. Can we see that somehow? I mean, if we... Because I think we only used a 5 megawatts wire, so we might have to bring another high voltage cable out here. Yeah, let's just do that, just so we are safe. So I do believe that this is only a 5 megawatt. I'll allow it when the plan comes together like this. Kinda. What could that be? Could that be... something like that? See if we can make this a little bit better. Like so. And again, remove some nodes, make it easier for us to construct all this. Okay, so now at least we should have enough power out here, right? And let's use this area here for our transformer. No, I kind of wonder if we would like to have it. We're gonna need power out here as well, aren't we? Two, three, four, five, six. It's not gonna be enough. What was it? 504 megavolts. 504 times 8. That is 4. So we might actually want to have... four. And how much can we get in one of these? 1.8. So we need at least 5 cables to 5 substations to deal with all of this. So let's do that, and that seems like we're gonna have to place a couple of cables here and there. Let's just use high voltage cables. So let's put you down here. You here, because we kind of would like this to look neat and organized, kind of, maybe, hopefully. Maybe we should have done that instead. Make it look even more organized. Like so. So then you connect in here. I said you connect in here. With a little bit of a bend. Are we going to struggle with this? Yeah, we're gonna be spending a lot of money on cables, I think. I mean, could try and save a couple of bucks here. But if I do go you straight out here and then have you up here, and then have you just come down here. Like so. It kind of looks neat and organized, kind of, maybe, hopefully. What was it I said? 4 substations we need to squeeze in here. Oof. Okay. Okay, I have a dream, folks. I have a dream. Would we be able to squeeze it in here? Oh my. Well, we'll try and figure it out. Also, happiness is quite high, which is nice. Good to see some happy people. If I do that, can I do that? Okay, so that is 1. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that across the board here. That makes me happy. I just want to see, so we'll keep the game paused for a little bit while we are placing down these substations. Of course, you're not going to have a proper snapping point, are you? Wait, we need to remove the road again. Sorry, my bad. You have a snapping point, right? Yes, we are making room for many people. How many was it? Was it around 4,000 we... Excuse me? Like so. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough power for this area. Now we just need to get them all out from here. We should theoretically also be able to drag another wire out here if that is ever needed. Maybe. Okay, so what I think we'll do, we'll get 5 of them out here. Why are they... that's weird. Why are they going down like that? I literally have no idea. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're gonna go in here, and you're gonna go in here, hopefully. So I kind of like to have them all be at like a... is it due to... So why does this happen? It seems like sometimes they kind of loop around themselves. It's weird. So you see this? Why is it weird like that? Okay, that's fine. And then you gonna need to come down here and connect in with that one, and then we'll the same thing here, and then we'll just trim you back a little bit so you can go in here. Then you, of course, can't go in here, but you should be able to go in here. Yes. And then... we need one more. Okay. And then we're gonna be getting you coming straight down here and in here. Oh, look at this. This starts to look nice. You're gonna come in here. Just go down here. That looks a little bit weird, but okay. So, we are almost there. We need you to get a little wire from here up to here. Strange. Right, then we can trim away that guy. And for the people who said this is boring, this is kind of like a major part of the game. So I'm terribly sorry, but I kind of... if I watched somebody plan a city, I kind of would like to see what he does. We've had several discussions about that in comment sections and such. But I think it is kind of important that you kind of see the struggle, because you could potentially pick up a tip or two about kind of how to kind of evade like things like this, right? So for those who think this is terribly boring, again, I'm sorry, but you know, I put out a lot of videos, and editing this out, I feel like this would do you guys a disservice, if that makes sense. If I just make a jump cut and then all of a sudden all the wires are gone, and you try to do something similar, you can't figure out how I managed to cross, for example, here, or how I managed to... Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a disservice to cut out some of this. It's kind of like homework, right? It's not always useful, but, you know, you might learn something. Maybe. But this is really a struggle. So if I'm gonna have to struggle, you're gonna have to struggle too. Okay, what if we... Okay, so what is the problem here? Let's remove some of the roads here. And the footpaths, they are easy to put back in, so we don't have to deal with the heating pipe. Those are a little bit more annoying to put back in. Okay, so there we go. And then you can go here, and it looks neat and organized. We also going to put some of those back in here together with some footpaths. Was that 3? Which one are we missing? Oh, here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm always shocked when it just instantly works. Now, the easiest thing would be to kind of have them kind of go down, but look how much more gravel we use and not electrical components. Well, in the long run, you will lose more electrical components as well. So, this seems fine. Can we get the... There. Okay, good. And why does the weird thing here, where I think it is connected way up here, I don't know why that is occurring. The best way to do it is just to build them in smaller segments. Until eventually it will just work. You can also try and remove... There we go. A little bit of hard work and it will eventually work. Okay, so we also would like this to come up here. And 2 of these is probably not going to require an entire... See how much is it? 400 kilowatts. 2 of them is 800, 900 kilowatts. One of these heavy wires takes what? Yeah, it takes what? That's right. It's exactly what it does. It takes what? But it takes 180. So basically, we have room for all of this in one substation here. Uh-huh. So, is there... You know what? We could use this regular road path here. Get you... here. Yeah, these are popping out, but they won't be shown. It's just while we have the blueprints there. Let's get you back down here. And we also would like to remove some nodes here. Gosh, we already... Wait. The fact that we can't remove these nodes kind of worries me a little bit. Oops. Oh, was it because I had the wrong... Okay, we're gonna try something. If this doesn't work, we have done something wrong. We probably used a high voltage... Yeah, these two wires are not the same. Medium voltage wire, medium voltage wire. Turn them off, turn them off. Yeah, this is not the same type of wire, is it? Which means we need to have you. How did I manage to do that? Maybe I selected a high voltage wire. Oh no. I removed all of it? No, come on, game. Well, luckily this might be an easy fix if I can ever find that wire again. Oh, there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then we just want you to go all the way up here. And is this just going to work? Nope. So we'll get you out to here. And then we'll start going down diagonally. Why? Why? Okay, there we go. And then we just need to get you to get up here. Like so. Would you please? Okay, that is good enough for me. Okay. And do we want this to come down here? Not quite, so it's going to be on the other line here. Like so. Like so. And hopefully just like so. Nope. Okay, fair enough. I bet you it is a footpath here that is messing up the situation. Or a road. So let's get the wires in here. No, you don't want to do that. Why? More footpaths. Like so, okay? You can go back, you can go back, you can go back. You definitely need to go back. You need to back. Oh, you can go back. And let's just connect this one, and then we'll make this the end of the episode, I think. Kind of are already, gosh, 11 minutes over time. So something like that. 3. There we go. Like so. And then I think we'll use all of this as our thumbnail. And we get a little bit more, something like that. Yeah, let's use that as our thumbnail. So with that, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much for watching if you haven't already, but do kindly click that like button. There should also be a subscribe button in the comment section, of course. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video. And yeah, all interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.